So let's go ahead and jump into number 5, man. Yo, listen, this is our top 5, man. Top 5. So
We need to win
I
it.
was very, 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 very selfish about these positions right here, man. And I'm gonna go ahead and start off with No Dope on Sunday. Saha the Prince, man.
Solid. It's very solid.
Son,
I
yo,
I just don't go back to it as much, so
I
that's
still
why I didn't put
do.
it in my top 10. But it's strong production, strong rapping, so I'm not mad at all.
Bro,
And it's like, what has he done since then?
this is
That's
why
the
I
one thing
fuck
that
with you,
bothered me
my
because
nigga.
like
Talk.
when he came out with that album, I'm like, oh shit, he's about to be a problem for the next couple of years. I mean, I'm sure he does like a lot of writing and
Writing.
stuff, obviously, right? That's what he does. So
Mm-hmm.
he's not hurting for money or anything, but if we get a Saha album, that'd be pretty good. I mean, he had bars for Joe Budden, right? So
Yeah. And then he did give us that EP, but he hasn't given us like a full album ever since then. Pardon me. He gave us a couple of EPs though, which a couple of little Lucy packs, man. But No Dope on Sundays is still his one and only like real album.
yeah.
And like I'm gonna start telling you niggas with these one albums and just take 6 years off. Cardi, I'm talking to you too. Y'all niggas is not Lauryn Hill. All right, y'all gotta relax. I don't see these albums going 25 years from right now and then selling out arenas, my nigga. All right, y'all got to get back in there. Cardi, I love you. And we're going to talk about you today on CPE, man, because I see what you're going through, man. BX, stand up, Bronx legend. You already know. Offset, you fucking up out there, my guy. But yeah. But yeah, man, No Dope on Sundays, man. May the church say amen. The very first song, the intro, man. One of the
Hard
best
intro.
woo, that's one of
It's
my favorite
fast.
intros of all
Fast.
time, yo, man. He goes in. The No Dope on Sundays title track with Pusha T. Pusha T, of course, come through and does what he does when it comes to that coke talk, you know what I'm saying? That dope boy talk. And Saha just really just nigga, if you really getting money, just know there ain't no dope on Sundays. You heard? Stop playing. Like I love that whole fucking motto right there. Like that's the Lord's Day. um, get your money. Another solid song. Moving around with Schoolboy Q. Schoolboy Q is another one. To me, like when it comes to
Schoolboy Q is a sniper on features, bro.
bro,
Man's had no business going on features, bro. Rock Marciano. What album did I have here? He wasn't one of the albums of features, and also in this that year. He's just always sniping, bro. Which is
mm,
just for no business. Just
see, like I know a lot of people say Kendrick is their favorite when it comes to TDE, which he is no longer a part of. But back when they were a conglomerate, um, Schoolboy Q has always been my favorite out of the whole entire TDE camp.
yeah. Well, I'll listen to Schoolboy Q's albums more than Kendrick's.
Mm-hmm.
Like overall, like the whole album, But
But you
oh, you
think
mean which
Kendrick is the
one?
better rapper?
Yeah, for sure. On a high level, yeah. But if you just want some rapping, just just some rapping, you usually go to Schoolboy Q.
Yeah,
Throw that shit on.
for sure, man. Then he also had Trick Me with 2 Chains. Just gonna name a couple of more joints. He had That Side with Kanye West. That was another great one for him. The 80s Baby with BJ Chicago Kid. And then he had to close out the album with I'm Fine with Travis Scott. Um, I know I skipped a couple of these other people, but either way though, I just want to give a shout out to Saha the Prince and tell you, man, listen, yo, you a really great rapper, artist. Get your ass back in the stew, bro. Stop playing, man. 6 years is a long time, bro, for you not to give us nothing. I think for you, this will do great for your legacy. You know what I'm saying? What you're trying to leave behind, like you're a very, very great rapper, and just to not have no music from you, I just feel like it's a crime because I just think that you can just give us some dope shit. So yes, so shout out to Sahab, man. So that's what I got coming in at number 5, man. Top 5, dead or alive. Well, no, it's not dead or alive, but top 5. Dan, what you
Number
got, bro?
5, another Chicago native,
Mm,
Open Mike Eagle. Break
mm.
Body Kid Still Daydreaming. This album is really fucking good. He's basically embodying the building in the hood, right? In the projects. He's got production from Exile, Toy Light, Andrew Broder, Illingsworth, DJ Nobody, Kenny Siegel, Calypstone, Lo-Fi, Elos, Haslow. The funny part is that when I see the production credit is that it's everything's it flows seamlessly. The sound, like everything, it feels like one person produced it. So I don't know if he just got beats from everybody and just put it together this way, or like he kind of said, "I'm going for this," or like however the workflow was. But the whole thing, it feels so cohesive as if like he produced it himself. So gets a lot of points from me because of that easily. But in the band camp, or I think it was Wikipedia, it goes, "Brick Body Kid Still Daydreaming" is a serially political record for systolic political times. It chronicles the life cycle of Robert Taylor Homes, a housing project on the south side of Chicago that was demolished completely 10 years ago. I think it said, and something else I read, that it displaced like 100,000 people. So families that had lived under the same roof for 3 generations were forced to scatter, condemned by bureaucrats, faces cranes and public interference. Mike Eagle brings blah, blah, blah. So basically, he's embodying and just talking about everything like in the projects where he grew up in. And this got my favorite Open Mike Eagle song, Brick Body Complex. Video's great. But
Mm,
man, yeah, that song is so good. He does a lot of singing too. He's very calm, but then when he like raps just a little bit more like harder, like it just sounds even crazy because he's super calm all the time, you know.
mm-hmm.
But this guy correct. Like to me, he always came off as like someone who wasn't like destined to rap, but he practiced it so well that he got nice. But when I read his lyrics, I'm like, no, this motherfucker was supposed to rap. You know, it's just that he doesn't do the average rapper thing with the bravado and shit like that, or even to push the music in the same way, you know.
Yeah.
So he goes, "My other name is 395. Make sure that my story is told 16 or so stories high. Constructed 55 years ago. Winter weather, yeah, here we go. Chi-Town is my building code. Stood here for 10 million snows. Wind chilled is all in my bones. Indivisible, indivisible, kids and criminals. Young and old. No radiator, my dungeon cold. Thunder humming, use something slow. 20 down, just one to go. City say some, they gonna knock me down. Still wearing my iron hood. Told y'all you won't stop me now, bro. This song is so fucking good, bro. I play this
Mm.
shit out the song whenever I get to it. But the whole album is just it's this guy. This guy is he's a fucking problem, bro. He's a fucking problem, man. Shout out to Mike Eagle. He's got two dope podcasts. He's got like 3 podcasts, I think. He's got 2 for sure.
Really?
Yeah. His first one was Secret Skin. He interviewed a bunch of rappers, people like that. Were really good to go back to. Right now, he's on the 4th season of his that what's it all about? No, and then oh, what had happened was, so the first season, the second season was LP, or the third season. The second season was Dante Ross. The first season was Prince Paul, and this season he's doing Questlove. So he goes through
Mm.
like their career, you know. So they go through the albums and pieces in time. It's a really good podcast. So check
Oh
it out for
shit.
sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
check that out, man, for sure. You
it's
know.
really good. Yeah. So shout out number 5.
All right. So number 4, we already got. Listen, um, it's safe to say so far since this gentleman has come out, each project that he has given me has landed my top 10 albums of the year. And this being his debut album, I went back and of course had to listen to it. And there's a reason why he ends up in the top 5 in conversation for me each time we do these lists. And I have JID coming in with the
Oh
Never
yeah, of course.
Story.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
JID number 4, the Never Story, man. And like you said, you seen it coming. I had this conversation the other day on Facebook with somebody, and we was talking about he said who's your favorite rappers right now? You know, like he was just asking his his people. And I went ahead and I commented. I said, right now, currently, my favorite rapper is JID. And like that's hands down. Like I have no other rapper even close to JID right now when it comes to like how much I listen to them. Besides Nas,
Yeah.
obviously. But like but JID, like I listened to that man's music so fucking much. And like I said, this was my introduction to him, his debut album off of Dreamville, 2017. 12 tracks, 39 minutes. You could say 40 minutes because it's 39 minutes and 58 seconds. So 40 minutes basically. Nice, a very, very short listen. He starts off the track with a doo-wop. To me, JID also is another person who I think has a great ear for beats. And not only does he have a great ear for beats, he has a great way of actually knowing what he's about to do with the beat, you know? Like his pockets and the way he jumps in and out of them with his flow is, to me, he's flawless. Like he's JID is gonna
He's like a
like, yo,
cyborg. He's like a
bro,
cyborg.
that kid is so and sorry not to call him a kid because I know he's like 30 or I think he's like 30 at least. Like but this guy is fucking amazing, man. You know, like so. Shout out to him for real, man. Shout out to J Cole because I was listening to his last album. I always listen to that one, and the last song that he has on the album, you know, he has J Cole coming like towards the ending of the album, and they talk about like the journey of how they met, you know, and he basically went to a show. He's seen JID. He's like, oh, this kid is pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? So he invited him back to the mansion, you know what I'm saying, just for them to talk and everything. He's like, he didn't even know that he was trying to sign anybody at the time or nothing. He just wanted to check the vibe, you know what I'm saying, see what it was. And so JID and Earth Gang, all three of them went up there to Dreamville, you know what I'm saying, to see Cole. And during the course of this little, like I guess you would say interview, whatever you want to call it, or just this powwow hangout, like he ended up realizing, like, nah, these guys is hungry. I see it in JID's eyes, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna sign this nigga. So and you know, the rest is history. So I say all of that to say this, that you know, I love when artists go out there and they're not looking for the youngest thing, the young cool thing. You feel me? Because a lot of times that's what you see, like these young kids coming into the game. That's because they like, oh, I could get him to appeal to the younger crowd. You feel me?
Yeah.
I like when they go back and they look for the ones that's more established and more older. You know what I'm saying? And know what they want to do with their career. So shout out to Cole for that. He also has that song Ed, Ed and Eddie. I think it's a great fucking single right there. That was a yo. Listen, Division with Earth Gang, All Bad with Mariba, 8701 with Black, you know, which I think was another them paying homage to Usher, you know what I'm saying, for the whole Atlanta thing and everything like that. With the 8701, which is obviously Usher's his title track
Yeah.
to one of his albums, the 8701 album in particular. So yeah, man. So shout out to them also. And I think Black is another one of those my favorite artists. If we were talking about like my favorite camp, it has to be like Dreamville. It has to be Dreamville for me, you know. And even
Yeah.
though Black is not affiliated with Dreamville, I mean, he's not with Dreamville. He's affiliated with them. You feel me? Because he is a part of Spillage Village, you know, which is JID, Earth Gang, Black, Mariba. I think it's somebody else who's a part of that crew. I don't want to fuck up, but you know, but those are the people I know offhand, you know. So it was a part of that whole Spillage Village, you know. So shout out to the whole entire group over there, man. Because their album, the Spillage Village album, I think it dropped it last year. That's another dope ass project. So yeah, so when we get to 2022, we're definitely gonna be talking about that. So yeah, so shout out to JID once again, man. Great album. He also announced, which we will be talking about later on in the CPE podcast. Make sure you guys go follow us at our regular podcast. JID announced that he will be dropping his new album early 2024. So I'm hoping
Right.
sometime January, February, bro. Like I'm hoping around then, and that's really gonna take it off for me, cause bro, if I get some name JID by February, bro, and I get on probation, I'm about to go crazy out here, nigga. I'm traveling around the world with JID, nigga. We out, yo. But yeah, man. So shout out to him. Like I said, also on this pod, I went to see you this year. Amazing show that you put on, man. So shout out to you once again. Number 4, JID, the Never Story. What you got, bro? Number 4.
It comes to that time where, you know, the usual suspects are in the top of the list.
I know who you
So
got.
starting with you know, your favorite, Billy Woods,
I
Known
knew
Unknown.
it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This fucking it's like 18 tracks. It's just another fucking Billy Woods project, which is every project is different, but it's just he always just delivers. Like there's just so much to go into. There's so much to take away from it. And this is
And each
also
album
a
has
producer
a story with it, right?
like a theme or something, you
Yeah,
know.
it has like
So
a theme.
there's
That's what I
always a
meant.
thing to it, you know.
Yeah. So what you said the name of this one was?
Known unknowns.
None.
It's
Okay.
entirely produced by Blockhead. I'm pretty sure he made every single beat on it. So
Okay.
shout out to Blockhead. This also has my favorite weed anthem. My
Mm.
favorite weed anthems. That's what I'm playing later at the for the episode.
Oh, okay.
Groundhog Day. So
Okay.
yeah, so the song starts. Plug said he's taking a break. I couldn't keep a straight face till he explained how they came for the safe. I was like, wait, wait, wait. I wake up and smoke weed. I
Mm.
wake up and smoke, bro. It's just bro. Like I'm never the type to have like a weed anthem. I thought that shit was a little, man. But that song is so good, bro. When you hear it later, you're gonna like it.
Mm.
But
I've already heard it, so I know what song you're talking about. Every time
oh
you
yeah,
send
it's
the,
just
y'all
fire.
send the bangers, I always listen to them.
That's cheating, bro. But
Is
yeah,
it?
he's got I don't know. Well, he's got Aesop Rock, Homeboy Salmon on the song. He's got Lucid obviously on the song. Barry McLean and Googie, I think they sing on that song. But yeah, my favorite song is Gazpacho, and he goes in, bro. The last picture show always lasts to know. Never tired of watching grass grow. Plenty work to do. Might borrow the master's tool. If
Mm.
I don't give them back, that's your first clue. Pull dark skin over white bones. Winked like let's get this show on the road. Vacation in undisclosed locations. Redacted enhanced interrogation. Occam's ratchet. Rest assured. Call back when the lines occur. Aaron Burr shot the gift left unperturbed. Jingle with the words or risk with birds. All snakes and ladders, far as I can discern. Back on the gold standard. Eulogy was a banger. This man is just his writing is just impeccable, bro. I don't understand, man. I don't know. I
Nah,
just
nah, those are bars right there. And you know what it is too, though? I think when you have a dope message that you're trying to deliver for people, it's got to come from a dope artist. Like, I don't think just anybody can just get on a song and just say anything. You know what I'm saying?
but see, this might be for Cole, man. I feel like Cole does what he thinks is the right thing to do instead of doing it because he feels it's the right thing to do. Like that's just me being like a very, that's me jaded and me like how I hear his music. Like I'm not saying he doesn't care about what he talks about, but I just don't feel like I don't know. It's just something about it, man. I don't know. It's just a me thing, you know. Like even the Joy Badass album, the Joy Badass album, All American Badass. I feel like that's what J. Cole tries to do on albums, but Joey Badass actually did it better in a way that executes where I actually feel that shit.
Mm,
But you don't connect to some people, that's the thing. So just me and J. Cole don't connect at that level. I can see he's talented. I can see he's smart, so I completely understand why he's dope. But it's always funny how certain artists hit certain people, but they don't hit certain people.
hmm.
But the thing with Billy Woods is that he talks about all kinds of shit, but it's just his writing style, his rhyme style is so different. It's just fucking insane.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. All right, man. Let's go ahead and move right along. So we got number 3, Layla's Wisdom, Rhapsody. Top 3 album of the
Shout
year
out
for
to
me.
Nas. Shout out to Ninth Wonder. Shout out to Crisis.
Yo,
Shout
for
out to all the
real.
guests in the featured, all the singers.
Yo, man, for
They
sure,
all
man.
came through, bro. They all came through. They all did their part. I don't love the Buster thing, but they all
That's
came
the
through,
only
bro.
one I didn't care for that much. Like I get it, but I didn't care for it. Like, I didn't love it. That's all I should say.
Yeah. I mean, there's no wax song here. But like the first 9 tracks is just one after the other, just banger, 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 banger,
Complete
banger.
heat.
Yeah.
Complete heat. Yeah, man. So I know we already spoke about it, so we could go ahead and jump right into your number 3 though. Because pretty much everything we had to say about the album, I've already said. Everybody knows I love rap. Um, like you said, all the features delivered. I think, like I said, Anderson Pack, he's one of those guys that's what's he's such a creator.
He's like Forrest Gump. He's everywhere.
Yes. Like he's such a creator when it comes to like the way he go ahead and he does his features or the way he does his own music. Um he to me he's like a the complete package when it comes to like how he go ahead he teeters back and forth between the rapping and the singing part. So
Yeah.
he just does an excellent job at that. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I know I sound kind of crazy. I'm sick though, so just bear with me. You know what I mean? I'm getting over my sickness though, to be honest though. So I'm good. Just got a little stuffy nose still. I need to blow my shit. I just don't need to. I ain't getting up right now. But anyway, yeah. So here we go. Um, that's number 3 for me. What you got, bro? Number 3. Go ahead. While you do that, I'm gonna run and grab some tissue.
All right, go ahead. Coming in at number 3, coming out March 31st. Homeboy Sandman, Veins. As he
Okay.
said on his Bandcamp, I think. On my last couple of albums, I challenged myself with regard to formats, trying to push the envelope as far as what exactly constitutes a rap record. Talking Bleep and Problems, title tracks, were my last 2 lead singles, both markedly unconventional. I adore both of those songs and I adore both of those albums, specifically for the new creative fulfillment I enjoyed while making them. There's much more of that to come, but after spending 3 years outside of the box, I was left with a burning desire to just fucking rhyme. That's Veins. This album is really short. It's 24 minutes long, which is even shorter than Freddie Gibbs's You Only Live Twice. And I was fighting between putting the album in the top 10 or not because it was so short. But if the project does what it's supposed to do and it feels like a full body of work, then I just have to give in and be like, it's top 5 for me. Every time I hear him rap, it gives me everything I need to get fulfilled with as far as a rap album. And he's got Kevin Brown on the intro. He got 88 Keys. He's got RTNC. He's worked with him before. Dr. Audible ends the album on Bless Up. And yeah, one verse I want to share on Bless Up at the end of the album.
Mm-hmm.
He starts off with, I'm from the era of team sports and jean shorts. Ain't no need to wonder if I'm reinforced. I spend them funds to be in floors. New NYC, Sands finished? Yeah, right. Homie, enjoy them 15 minutes. For all my real heads that's been down, bless up. You won't find me in you using NYC for plain dress up. I love that line. I love that line because too many people be doing that shit.
Mm-hmm.
For press, vote for respect. When cats pressed up, Dwight here caught a bottle on the F. It was effed up. I grew up choosing a rhyme and then rewinding it. Not sure if I'm losing my mind or I'm finding it. This brother wanna hear the slow sand shit. This brother wanna hear the fast sand shit. This sister wanna hear the first sand shit. This sister wanna hear the last sand shit. Me, I'm trying to write the new sand shit. And all the time, I'm trying to write the true sand shit. Understand these other cats are just saying shit. We ain't even in the same boat, not in the same ship. All I'm saying is I be slaying shit. And this embodies everything that I fucking love about Homeboy Salmon. No one raps better. No one has original flows. No one has original content. No one chooses the beats that nobody wants to rap on and then raps on them and makes great songs out of them. And this is the actual evolution of lyricism in hip hop. And people are still not in the know, but when it's all said and done, the work is there for everybody to look back to, and it's gonna be right there.
Mm-hmm.
So number 3, Veins, Homeboy Salmon.
All right, listeners, make sure y'all go check that out. I'm gonna do my homework and go check that out too because
24 minutes, you get that shit done by the time you get to work.
yeah, for sure. Shit, you said 24?
24. That's why
Oh yeah.
I was fighting for putting it in the top 10 because it was so short. But when I thought about it, it was a complete project and it gave me everything that I needed from an album. It didn't feel like lackluster at all. So I was like, it has to be my top 3
Yeah.
because it just
I mean, come
this is
on.
what I want in a rap album, bro. People that rap and they say some shit that makes you go, yo, he's fucking right. It's not just dope. This is what he's saying, how he's thinking, and what he's telling you, how honest he's being about shit,
Mm-hmm.
Like it's a mixture of that. Like you could rap your ass off, but if you're not saying shit, nobody cares.
Yeah.
It's not gonna stick to you.
Yeah.
He said shit to make you go, I know playing I never be playing NYC to play dress up. I love that shit. Because what did I talk about Scar? Scar is all the stereotypes of a New Yorker. And I'm not with that shit anymore. I'm past that age, I don't wear
Mm-hmm.
Timbs, I mean I
Yeah.
wear a fitted, but
I mean, I don't know if I'm ever gonna be past the age of where I can't wear Timbs.
I don't like Tim's. Just that there's so many boots that like I usually get other boots. I
Yeah.
have my Tim Barrel already.
Yeah. That's true. I feel you. I
That ain't
mean,
top 2.
yeah, top 2, man. Let's get to it, man. Top 2. All right. Let me put my list up. I already think I know. Oh, yeah. So yeah, here we go. Top 2. Damn, Kendrick Lamar. Um, like
I
you
mean,
said,
bro,
Go ahead, go
This
ahead.
guy, this guy's just fucking Kendrick Lamar, bro. Like I have no problem with anybody that says he's the best of all time or has the best albums of all time or the best run. I have no problem with that. I don't agree with it, but I completely the resume speaks for itself, man. This guy is just
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. This guy's the man, bro.
I mean, 4 or 5 projects in, man, for him to get that moniker of being the GOAT, or people putting that on him, I think that's a huge statement for not only for his fans, but just a statement for his career, like you said, because the bodies of work speaks for it, like you can argue all day or who you think your GOAT is, your personal GOAT, but could you really have an argument to say that he's not in that conversation, or at least
Exactly.
the greatest of all time, of this era, like it's subjective with all people. But like you said, man, this album from beginning to end, man, it's just done perfectly. It is honestly like
Production is great.
the production is there, man. The features that he have, the little small ones that do show up on this album are great, man. The openers, the single off of that one was Humble, man. I think when it comes to Kendrick and the way he does his videos is just also such a great thing that adds into his like about him, like the Humble, like even like the DNA video, man. Shout out to
Bro,
fucking
you got Don Cheadle rapping like he's rap like in another lifetime. Like Don Cheadle was rapping. He wasn't even acting. He was rapping, bro.
bro. Did you the way he
Uh,
pulled that shit off, nigga, with the slamming
bro,
on the
that rollout
table?
for this album, bro. I'm like, yo, this guy is just he's he can't stop this guy, bro. This guy is just wilding, bro.
And then when the break when the beat breaks and then it just switches over, nigga, the give it the ganja, nigga, the give
Yeah.
it, and then like I said, watching the video, watching him
The
and all the
Kung
homies
Fu
and
Kenny
shit.
shit too, like
Mm-hmm.
to the whole iteration of that shit.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like him, and also just reinventing himself, because at first, originally, he was known as K Dot, and then he started going by his name, Kendrick Lamar, and then now he's going by the Kung Fu Kenny thing, So it's like him always just coming with a new character for himself, I think is a great thing for him, and another way for him to just stay relevant because he's not going to give you the same person all the time.
Also, a fellow short king, we salute you. I mean, I salute him. I don't think you're I'm you. Anytime I see short people doing their thing, man, I'm like, see, once you get money and our talent is up, now y'all want to fuck with us, right? I bet. I see y'all.
For real, bro. I feel you though,
Yeah.
OG. But yeah, man, even down to the Triple X featuring YouTube, another great fucking feature that he had on this album. No one ever
Bro,
would have seen that
he's got
happening.
vinyl from YouTube and it works.
Bro, like no one expected that to
What?
happen.
Like, that's crazy, bro.
He also had Love with Zakari. Shout out to, listen, and Duckworth. Woo! What are we talking
I mean,
about?
come on.
We talking
Come
about
on, man.
storytelling? What are we
He's
talking
up there,
about?
bro. He checks off most of the boxes for an MC. What's he really weak in?
I can't tell you because even
He's
down
not
to
really weak in any
coming
area,
out to commercial singles, his commercial singles still hit.
And also, his commercial singles never feel like he's a complete sellout to any
Yes.
degree.
Mhm.
Like he makes it work.
The only time he
You know,
sold out
that's
was with the Taylor Swift drink, but I get it. The bag was
yeah,
different.
but that's a feature. It's not.
The bag was different though. I
It's
ain't mad at
different, you
that.
know.
Like,
He's
I,
not like he's not selling out like complete to the side where like he's doing something against his ethical morals in any point away. You know
yeah.
that's the thing with me. You know.
And even on that song Bad Blood, he rapping. So I mean,
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to go into the album. If you go through the lyrics, there's just a lot he
yeah.
talks about. So that's what you get with every Kendrick album. So he never comes with some bullshit plate. Like he's giving you a full course meal.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna digest that shit.
For real. Shit, one of my favorite songs off the album Element, man. Like, come on, dog. That beat right
Yeah,
there, too. That boom, boom, doom, doom. Yo, he's just so dope, man. Dope ass artist, dope project. Of course, you mentioned a loyalty track with him and Rihanna. Like you said, that one really worked, Like a lot of Rihanna features sometime in hip hop. I don't really love them too much. I'm talking about the Eminem joint, fuck that song.
that
Um,
song is terrible. That's
I
that that's a good comparison. Like Eminem's trying to do that song, but there's just it doesn't really work. And I don't want to hear Eminem talk about love like but what I mean he could, but it's just But the song with loyalty is just it's just nice. It's cool.
It's the
You know,
perfect,
you
like you
chilling
say,
with your girl, you put that on real quick.
it's the perfect comparison of what you don't do and what you do and it didn't work out great, and what you did and it worked out phenomenal. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah.
perfect. Like yeah. So shout out to Rihanna, of course.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little rapping. You know, all right,
Yeah, you know what I
all
mean.
right,
So
get
I
it back.
so yeah, man. So like I said, man, shout out to this album right here. Damn, #2 coming in for me, Kendrick Lamar
So,
for
but so before we
2017.
get to the to my number two,
Uh-huh.
right now off your head, where does Damn rank in your discography for Kendrick Lamar? But from major
Hmm.
releases, so starting with Good Kid, Mad City to
Until the
the
last one.
Morals,
Hmm.
I think it's still it might be second, but maybe third. To me, Pimp Butterfly is still one,
Yeah, Pimp the
and then
Butterfly
like
is #1 for
Good
me.
Kid, Mad City, and this one could go back and forth for two or three,
Hmm.
and then fourth is Morales for me.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah,
so I agree with you 100% with your #1 and #4. #1 for me is also Pimp a Butterfly, and #4 is Mr. Morale. But
yeah,
#2 and #3 can be switched back and forth, especially when I was listening to this album over
right.
recently.
Like I don't want to go back to listen to it, but when I do listen to it, I'm like, why don't I go back to this more often? You know.
Yeah, yeah,
But
for
obviously,
sure.
we have so much Kendrick all the time. That's like I'm trying to do something else real quick.
Yeah,
You know, but
exactly. You know,
it
and
still
another
hits
thing is
though. It
spaced
still
out
hits.
though. It's spaced out at least, you know, with his projects because we're talking 20. I mean, 2017 right here, and Mr.
6 years,
Morale's.
bro, and this is still banging, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, man. So shout out to him. But yeah, I agree with you. #2 and #3 can be switched at either point, you know, because I'm pretty sure now that when we get, I think it's what 2014 when Good Kid, Mad City came out, or was that like 2012?
He was 15.
It's around there, right? I
Oh
saw
no, Go Kid, Mad City. Go Kid, Mad City. Yeah,
yeah, right.
yeah. That definitely had to be 12 or 13.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure when we get back to
Yeah,
those years and we listening, that a Good Kid, Mad City might take over where Damn is at right now. But right now, currently, is ranking #2 for me
yeah.
in his projects. Great question too, by the way, because a lot of people do always like to say that it's always Pimp a Butterfly and Good Kid, Mad City. But like you said, just listening to this project recently is like, wait, hold
Yeah,
on
because Go
now.
Kid, Mad City. I don't care about swimming pools. It's a good song. No, no, the
Mhm.
one with Drake, poetic, whatever.
Yeah,
But
the
that's probably
Poetic
because I'm biased because
Justice.
I don't
I
like Drake,
hate
so
that
it's
fucking
probably that.
song.
Yeah, I don't like that song at all. I don't like that song at all.
I hated that fucking song, yo. It did not work for me. I hated Drake on that song too. Like, yo, Kendrick made me mad when he came up with that single right there for that to be the first single in his introduction to the world for his solo project. I was so pissed at him. Like, why Drake, nigga?
Hey, this is a business marketing move.
Nah, and it worked. It worked.
Oh yeah, definitely work.
But I hate that song, by the way. So just
Yeah,
so y'all know, I don't like Drake like that. Like niggas get mad when I say I don't fuck with Drake like that, but that's just me. Like you probably won't ever hear none of Drake's albums coming in my #10, aside from maybe about two of them. Um, Nothing was ever the same, and
thank me later.
if no, if you're
No.
reading this now, I hate Thank Me
Oh yeah,
Later.
down.
If you're reading this now, it's probably too. I hate but Thank Me Later. I hated that album, and I hated Take Care. Take Care was such a bitch album. Like that was not for
I,
me.
I don't understand the Drake hype. I get it, but I don't know how you a grown man listen to Drake, but that's just me. That's
All
just me,
right, man,
bro.
because we gonna piss too many people off, man. #2, what you got, bro? But we all known as the CPE podcast. We can't please everybody, and we don't aim to please everybody. You heard?
So from my number four, three, and two, these are my top, easily in my top 10 rappers of the last 15 years. So
Mm.
that's Billy Woods, Homeboy Sandman, and the notorious man who is always on my list, the one, the only Long Island's own Rock
Rock
Marciano.
Marciano.
Bro, I haven't heard this album in a minute, right? And I heard it, I'm like, Jesus, bro, every song, every sample choice, every verse, the features, it's just, and he's the one who gives you the same shit every time. But it's like you're going to a three Michelin star restaurant, and you get something different there every time, but every single time that shit just hits. It's just you could rely to get some good fucking projects from Rock Marciano. Bro, the first two songs, off rip, like those two songs, I replayed for like a week straight before I got to the rest of the album when I first heard this.
Mm-hmm.
This bro, this guy has Ka and Knowledge the Power on the album, the only two features. So in the intro, the beginning of the album,
Mm-hmm.
is I think it's a pimp named Rosebud who he got the shit from. So the intro goes, all these rappers out here rapping about the horror thing. They got that from the pimp. They got that from the movies. They got that from the pimps, but they not pimps. They not pimps at all. Rappers are rappers. Pimps are pimps. Dope dealers are dope dealers. Hoes are hoes. Real ones. The real shit is the real shit. And then it just starts. Oh my God. Bro, if you passionate, I'm listening to this song, bro. I'm just like, this beat, Jesus, bro. Just the first track, right? Then it goes to
Mm-hmm.
the second track. It is the same thing, but just a little more fly. The bass line on this one, Jesus. Oh my fucking God, bro. I don't fucking understand, bro. This guy actually fucking digs. He didn't produce the album, the whole album, but even when he does, like, bro, this guy digs for samples, bro. Like, he spends money on that shit. In the middle of the fucking verse, he goes, I think I'm hit. Shit. And then his boy goes, say word, you call one Lord? Let me see. That's a shoulder wound, my guy. Shit went straight through. You good. Let's go. And then he starts rapping again. He got shot in the middle of a fucking song. Like, obviously not for real. But just doing little things like that shows you, like, he cares about crafting something that's going to detain you.
Mm-hmm.
This guy just verses on verses, bro. Like, this guy, bro. Bro, give you a halo while I'm sniffing yayo off J-Lo butt. It made a player face go numb. Beefing with me and mine will lead to a cold lie. You're not bona fide. Them hoes are just bone and slide. I had the moment,
Mm.
sky open. You're not potent. Ibuprofen. This is heroin that brown, not that yellow shit they stepping all over it. If you look close, you can see the Louis loafer prints. Some guy put his toes in the shit. No shit. Bro, this guy got shot in the middle of this song and then continues rapping. Like, this is
Bruh,
fucking
that
him,
yo,
bro.
them bars right there, those shits is hard. Niggas said sniffing coke off of J Lo
But if you
butt,
just
nigga.
if you randomly listen to him, like you think he's saying a bunch of like regular bars, but he stacks so many bars on top of bars that you're always like, oh, he didn't catch that. I didn't catch that real quick. But
Mm-hmm.
he's very straightforward in what he does. Dope beats, dope rhymes, and he does it the way he does. And he's got such a pimp attitude to him that I fucking love that shit, bro. He's not trying to. He's not like. "Ah, ah, 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 ah." He doesn't need to. The work speak for himself, you know. He could come off a little too monotone for some people, so I understand why like some people don't get it. But
Uh-huh.
once you just break through that, oh my God, bro. It's just that album is really fucking good. Really good. It might be competing for my number one Rock Marciano album.
Really?
Yeah, I mean maybe definitely top three. Top
Mm-hmm.
three, yeah. Yeah, it would be top three for sure. I mean he's
See,
got enough projects, bro.
nah, that's a
Also,
fact.
before you go ahead, he
No,
has
no, no,
Kyle
go
on the
ahead.
song,
Get
right?
your shit off, bro.
So him and Kyle were supposed to do a joint album called Metal Clergy. And we're still here waiting. It's been
Oh,
years.
him and Conway?
No, Ka, Brownsville Ka. He was in my
Oh,
top
okay, okay, okay,
2020
okay,
list.
okay, okay, okay. Now I hear what you said.
Also, he was in my 2018 list, but I forgot to put him in. So we'll do the post show and I'll put him in there. But
Okay.
yeah, they're supposed to come out as a group, Metal Clergy album. And I'm still here waiting. I mean, I know we got like 10 joints with y'all together, but Jesus, bro. If
I
that shit
want
comes
this one
out,
right here.
bro, and they both produce the shit. So it's like if they even produce it themselves, bro, it's a
Yeah.
problem, bro. They're nasty with it, bro. Sins of my father, oh my God, bro. I can't.
Oh shit,
Shout out to
man.
Rock Marcy, man.
Nah, for sure, man. Shout out to Rock
Pimp,
Marcy, yo, because
Pimpire.
bruh, the years he put in this game, man, and this is a guy we talked about so far in every one of these episodes that we've done of What a Year. And there's a reason why, like when you put in that much amount of work throughout the years and you have longevity, and to be able to stay like it's okay to it's one thing to be here still, but it's another thing to be here and still being sought after. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's still here, he's still relevant, and people are still like some of the dopest artists that are out right now are still running to rock. Like, yo, I need rock, I need rock, I need rock. You feel me? Like, there's a reason why, whether they want him rapping or you know what I'm saying, or they just want him just doing production. Like, the guy is amazing, man. So shout out to Rock Marciano for sure, man.
Facts.
No.
Damn, we here. Number one album.
Number one, man.
What the
Listen,
fuck do you
yo,
got? What am I missing?
you've been talking about it the whole episode. Let's see if you can figure it out.
Big Crit?
Nah, we Big Chris number 7.
We went through it already. Not J. Cole.
Nah,
What am I missing?
Joey Badass.
Oh, okay.
You've been talking about it the whole episode, bro, and we're finally here, man. And that's why when you said something about it, I'm like, shit, that's my number one for me, bro. Now, listen, bro. I know you pretty much said like what you said about it, but let me go ahead and give his flowers properly.
It's a great album.
The All American Badass, man, from beginning to end, man.
He invented himself on that album, you know. He's like, oh, he's gonna do another boom bap. No, he's like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
and the perfect thing about that too is that like you said, people were expecting him to come out with another boom bap album because that was what he was pretty much known for, his sound during that time,
Yeah.
you know, from his first EP with which was 1999, and then him coming out with his first official album Before the Money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
Like,
the EPs in between that and shit, yeah.
yeah,
The
of course,
the night CP and shit, that's
yeah,
dope too.
yeah. Oh man, and rest in peace to Cap, you know what I'm saying? Cap Steez, man.
Yeah.
He was dope, man. Sad way to see the brother go out like that, you know, but we talk about this Joey Badass album right now, right? And listen, man, like I said, Good Morning America, you know. The way he starts out the intro on that album, another great intro album song for me, high on my list of intros. Then he has For My People, you know, like everything this was a real concept album. This album had a theme, you feel me? Like even down to the spelling of certain words, you know, especially the America.
Yeah.
You know,
Shout out to Ice Cube.
yeah, for sure. Shout out to Ice Cube, you know what I'm saying? Americana's Most Wanted, you know. Then he had Temptation, man. Temptation is another one of those. You know what Temptation is for me now? Temptation for me back then, that was like just such a spiritual song, you know. Like I could hear that song like being played in like a church picnic or something like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, but now when I listen to Temptation, bro, like that shit is just so inspiring, man. Like for me now, especially with my journey I've been on with, you know, with being sober from alcohol, officially now 412 days now, man. 412 days of no alcohol for me, man. So I'm really proud of myself, you know what I'm saying? And just like I said,
Right.
the Temptations, you know, that song right there, that's one of those songs for me. Like I know when people, you know, when you had those songs you used to go to, we used to drink, you know,
Oh yeah.
like
They
when
have a
I'm
playlist of that shit.
yeah, like slipping. Slipping is used to be one of my drinking
Joe
songs,
Budden
man.
has some good ass fucking
Joe
drinking
Button
songs.
is the king of
You
my
said or some shit, he's got like 5 songs off top. Probably
bro.
8.
You know what I'm saying?
He
But yeah, so that like that, you know, this is my song for my motivation for me to stay like clean, you know what I'm saying? It's just like it helps me, or just even giving me a good spirits, you know what I'm saying? Like this
Yeah.
song really does it for me. Land of the Free, another dope. Like this is a classic album for me. I get this album right here. This album is 5 mics for me. It's a perfect album for me. No doubt. Before the Badass, it's not a classic. It's a classic album, but it's not a 5 mic album. There's some skips on that album. This album right here, there's absolutely not one skip for me. You feel me? Land of the Free, Devastated, you know, it was and it's funny when you hear him say that how he hates that song and he doesn't like performing it. And that's a lot of rappers when it comes to their biggest single, they don't really like performing it. Like I just watched AZ on Drink Champs recently talking about how he hated Sugar Hill. Like, but it worked.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so Devastated, man, was another one of those for me. Why You Don't Love Me, man, when he's talking to Miss America, you know, like, bro, like,
Yeah.
come on, this album, bro, Rockabye Baby with Schoolboy. Schoolboy showed the fuck out once again, like
We
you
were talking about
said.
it before, exactly, you know? He just goes on the feature and you buying this like crazy, bro.
See, I'm part of the reason they still cripping out in Brooklyn, you heard me? Yo, that nigga Schoolboy just came in crazy, yo.
Yo, he be talking that shit, bro.
Yo, my nigga, yo, I love Schoolboy Q, man. That's my guy. Shout out to him. And then, of course, this is when they still had the Pro Era clique going on, which unfortunately they're not together anymore, But he had Nick Caution, Kirk Knight, Meech from
That beats fire.
yo,
Meech,
the
Meech
ringing
on that beat's
mhm,
perfect.
the ringing
Perfect.
alarm, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's a banger, bro.
Bro, bro, like I said, the Super Predator, with Styles P, another amazing feature right there to me. Styles came
Yeah.
through and he did what he did. Then
Shout
he
out to
has
Hillary Clinton for saying that shit in the 90s.
yo, son, I love this shit.
Billy Wood has the same track name, I think, on this album too.
What, Super
No one
Predator?
knows. Yeah. Or
Mm.
maybe it's a different album, but it's definitely Billy Woods. That's just funny.
Babylon, another dope, amazing song with of Chronix. Chronix is one of my favorite reggae artists too. Like, I might play him as a banger today, just listening to this. I'm looking at this song and re-listening to this album. And legendary J. Cole, man. J. Cole, he came through. He blessed him on this one. He blessed him on this one, yo. So I'm happy for that one. And then to close out the album with American Idol. Like I said, 12 songs, 49 minutes and 46 seconds.
Bunch
Uh
of long albums, man.
Not, and
But they're all good. They're all
this
good.
this is amazing to me. Amazing album,
Yeah.
amazing body of work. This is Joey Badass's one and only classic album for me. I know some people may feel differently to me. Because I know a lot of people talk about 2000, which is his most recent album, but I don't have it as a classic yet. It doesn't hit like All American Badass. All American Badass is the perfect Joey Badass album and the only classic that he has, in my opinion. Five mics, we're talking. So yeah, that's my number one album for 2017, bro. I got to see Joey also this year too, man. I just wanted to say that also, like because we went in the like early spring. It was like April when we went to see him. We saw him. We saw Wiz Khalifa. It was like during the 420 season. It was
Oh
like
yeah, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, you
yeah.
told me.
So it was him, Wiz Khalifa, Burner, and it was somebody else. I don't want to be
Not
disrespectful.
Currency, right?
No, it wasn't Currency. It was Burner, Wiz, Joey. It was somebody else. I can't remember. Or maybe that was just the only ones. But anyway, yeah, I got to see Joey, man. And I haven't seen Joey since until last this year. I haven't seen him since like 2018 or 19, I want to say is the last time I seen him. That when he was touring for the All American Badass album. So getting to see him perform, especially some of these songs off this album right here, man. These songs still ring out, bro. Like this album is, listen, it's one of my favorite albums, dog. So here you go. Number one for me, Joey Badass, All American Badass.
Yeah, that's a
What you
great
got?
album for sure. It barely missed a cut for me.
Mm.
But yeah, I like that album too. And he really showed his range and the
Yes.
way he went at the topic, the way he uses vocal performance. So
Yeah.
let me shout out to Boy Badass on that one.
He
And shout
stayed
out to his
on
acting.
point.
He's a pretty good actor. He's doing
No,
his
he's
thing.
a really good actor. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see him doing these different
He
things. Like
started in Mr. Robot and then he started doing the
the
King. And I
BMF.
gotta watch the season. I haven't watched the season yet.
Mm. Was it
Yeah.
BMF he's in, or is it Raising Canaan or something like that,
Reason
right?
Kanan. Yeah,
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 there
yeah.
you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's been pretty good, bro. You should watch it.
I stopped watching those kinds of shows, but I
Oh
might
yeah,
get
yeah,
back
yeah. You
into
were
it.
telling me. You were telling me. Well, that was like in Queens, so you kind of like use that as the reason to like kind of watch it.
He's like New York shit. I feel you, my
Yeah.
nigga. I feel you.
All right. So my number one. This man is number one again. He was number one in 2019. Yeah, because no, it doesn't. Yeah, 2019, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had him number one, one or two. But it's Quelly Chris. Being you is great. I wish it could be you more often. And bro, I don't know, man. This
Wait,
guy
that's
just
the
makes
name of the
albums.
album.
Yep.
Being you is great, but wish
I
you could
wish it
be.
could be you more often.
That's
Some
yo.
shit.
That's a dope ass title, son.
Bro, this guy is just he's the epitome of just like he's having fun and you feel that in certain songs. But it's just there's he's a little bit of everything, a little quirky. He could spaz a little bit on the rhymes when he wants to. He spazzes more on features than he does his own albums. Because he's like, talking about word. And he always has great feet. Like he knows how to like bring in the features for the right things. But I mean, Mind Design produced a song. I love Mind Design. You got on the features, you got Cavalier, Denmark Vesey, Goose. House Shoes comes in, fuck some shit. Yo, Elzai is here, Homeboy Salmon's here, and obviously Jean Grey is here. But to begin the album, is single Buddies. This is just fucking bro. This is the chorus. I fucks with myself. I fucks with myself. Might bring myself some flowers. I'm in love with myself. I look in the mirror like, who is that? I'm cool with that guy. I'm through with these other guys. Bro, I might just jump back and kiss myself. Like, bro, this guy is just like his he just it's like, the person doesn't care what people think. He just does it. He does well how he feels, and like seen him perform to open up for Arm& Hammer last month. That shit was great. He almost stole the
I was
show,
just about to
man.
say, did you
Yeah.
see him?
Yeah, it was really, really good, bro. This guy, he's really a showman, bro. But
I love that. I love that. Like he's not one of those to just stand on the stage and just rap.
yeah, in the beginning he sat down, did a little bit of then he got back up and started doing other shit. But the album is like the thing with his concept albums, like it's loosely the concept album, and like he'll attack it from certain angles here and there. Like even later on in like two back-to-back tracks, he's kind of making fun of like rappers. So like
Mm.
in one thing goes, got a platinum card collection. It looked like upper deck. We burning down so much it's fucking up the ozone. Cop the Bugatti for the driveway. I ain't touch it yet. Gordon Ramsay came over and cooked up a festival. He's like, Q, you that man. I'm like, yo, get off my testicles. Used to dream that one day I'll hook up with TLC. TLC? So I creep with the DL, freaks who need TLC. Olympic pool, Michael Phelps on a training. I said it's cool. Bring through a zipper of that rain, man.
Mm.
Cause remember they caught him smoking in the bong.
Yeah.
I gotta cook for the cook and a pilot for the pilot. And an island off the mainland, because I'm that guy. Yeah, I'm that guy. So obviously he's like making fun of how like rappers, rap about how much material shit they have. So he's just like being quirky on that end on that song. It's just, bro. But bro, the verse of the year,
The
bro.
verse of the
On the,
year?
but no, when he has Jean Grey on the Future. And
Mm.
listen, she goes off for like 50 bars or some ridiculous, something like it's like a
Really?
3-minute bar fest. Just bro, I would say the whole thing, but Jesus fucking Christ, I'm just gonna say a piece of it. But bro, when Jean, she makes me go, why bother rapping, bro? You can't rap this good, bro.
Mm.
I'm from the New York days of Koch Monolith. Popping trains, gold chains in the brass grip. Got cocktails and a dollar slice. Goddamn the two skylines, I'm from Priceless. You're a one slice toaster, useless. You're a one night coaster, a lost loose clip. Jeans, Bob Ross, brush trees, pond trees, vermilion. Cerulean, bajillion, the Powerball jackpot. I'm prisms of colors, how y'all that not narrow. Minded, blinded, lesser team member, arrow. I avenge nothing, kill on sight. Hold it down in a place with blades and a pillow fight. With my Zillow, lawn, and Uber into your hood, exuberant as fuck, living my life as I should. Bro, I love that fucking arrow line.
Mm.
That's a member team, Arrow, because Arrow can't do shit. Hawkeye can't do shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, I love Jean Grey so much, man. She's so fucking dope, bro.
Nah,
So
she's
fucking
amazing,
dope,
man. She's exactly the type of MC that I was talking about earlier when we was talking about Rhapsody, you know what I mean? And how these are the type of MCs that female
and
MCs
I
that need to be
love
pushed.
rap, but bro, no one is fucking with Jean Grey, bro. Like
I
no
know,
one.
I know
Like
you stand on that hill. I know that.
I put her in my like aliens. Like she's right there. Anybody could get it, bro.
Mm.
Rap is right there too, but I just feel like Jean Grey operates at a level that's just fucking. Oh my god, bro!
No,
Shout out to Jean Grey, man.
listen, bro. That's your opinion, man, and I gotta respect it because, like we was just talking about Kendrick Lamar. You know, if someone tells me Jen Gray is their favorite female MC, there's really no way for me to argue that. Like I understand why, like because I love her just as much. I just don't love her as much as rap. You know, but just females
Bro,
like
them is fighting words, bro.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, I even thought Cyrock in that conversation with them too. Like Cyrock
She's
is
getting
another
up there for sure. So I
she's
goes in,
been doing
bro.
it for so long, and I didn't even know about her, bro, until like 2019. Like I just found out about her like in 2019.
Yeah, she be walking around majestic as fuck for no reason, bro.
Bro, I just see it.
She's just always glowing, like Like Jean Grey is like she's cool. She's in the cut. Rhapsody looks like she's like, fun at a party and shit like that.
Yeah,
But Ciroc just walks around like she glides.
she's like
Like she's like
she just
yeah,
floats, my nigga. Like she is the
yo,
storm. She's
that
the
ass,
storm.
yo.
She
She
just
just
comes in
has
there
that
like that.
presence, yo. Yeah,
And she is so beautiful too, man. Like, yo,
yeah. Easy on the eyes, as they say.
no, for sure, man.
All these ladies, for sure. All these ladies.
Yeah, all these women for sure, man. Like
Yeah,
it's like you said though. I just seen Cyrock again for the second time, like in last year when I went to go see Lupe Fiasco, man. And
I need to go check her out.
she's amazing, man. She's amazing, man. All right, man. Yo, listen. You know what I loved about the our number ones? When we get to our number ones, like we be talking about our number, no 10 to 2s, you know what I'm saying? We talk about them, right? But when we get to our number ones, you can really see why these are our number one albums. Like we go to a little different gear when we get to our number ones, because I kind of felt that when I was doing with the Joey Badass review on the album, and then you just nailed with the Quality Chris, and I'm like, yo, like I'm just watching. I'm like, yo, yeah, we definitely do shift gears when we get to our number ones.
So before we close out, how did you come to your top 10?
How did I come
Like,
to
did
it?
you know Bass was going to be number one off rip?
No, cause 1 to 3 was battling back and forth. Cause I had at one point I had Kendrick as number one.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So and then there was another point where I had Layla's Wisdom at number one. Like, but then I'm like,
yeah,
nah. And then I had Layla's Wisdom at 2, and then I moved it back to 3. You know what I'm saying? When I like, cause this list, I switched this list around a few times. Like originally I had Future on here with the Hendrix album, honorable
yeah.
mention, there's a couple of albums that I had here that I can I had Thuggers, Beautiful Thugger Girls on this one, but I had eventually took it off, and that was actually number 10.
Two Chainz
Because
had an
I
album too. Two Chainz had an album.
who?
Two Chainz had an album too.
Yeah. So there was a few
Yeah, that's
albums
pretty
that
good.
that originally was here and then eventually got moved back and then eventually was removed and now in honorable mentions. Because Jay-Z 444, like originally that wasn't there. And then I had to put it there and I had a little higher. And then I had Shmino above Big Crits. And then I
Mm.
switched them eventually. I'm like, nah, that's why Shmino comes in at 7 and Crit is no, Crit comes at 7 and Shmino is at 8. Yeah, so this number one situation or even the top 10 was not the same the whole time.
Yeah, I definitely had Billy Woods, Quali Chris, and Rock in my top three-ish.
Mhm.
And I was, like I said before, I wasn't going to put in Veins by Homeboy Salmon because I felt a little too short. But it did feel like a complete project every time I listened to it. And I just think he's like the best lyricist. So I'm like, nah, he's definitely in my top five easy. So I'm like, where does this make sense? You know?
Yeah.
But the Quali Chris album is like an hour and 2 minutes long. And it just goes to here and there. It's very basic and minimal, He loops some shit, hard drums, good features, just a fun album also. And so I was like, bro, this like how do you even make this work? It's like a big part of like why I put certain albums also is because like how did you even like make this work? That's very impressive to me. Especially when you're very minimal in the way you're approaching music usually, you
Yeah, for
know.
sure.
But yeah, so there's a lot of character also in the album. That's the thing.
Hmm.
So with Homeboy Sam, I'm gonna have a lot of bars. With Billy Woods, I'm gonna have like a lot of concepts and shit to like dig into. And Quali Chris just gives me an album where I could just play it and I'm gonna get what he's talking about for the most part, like 90% of the time. But it's just the way he does it is like, wow, okay. I wouldn't have thought to do that.
Hmm.
So yeah, that creativity just really gave me the reason to give him number one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I had Guns at one or number two, and that was 2019.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I think
think
that's
so too.
2019. Yeah, I think number one had Rock Marciano, Marcialago, I think. I think
Yeah, I
that's what
think
it
that
was.
was
Yeah.
the pick.
In
Uh,
2018, obviously, I had Quelle Chris and Jean Grey. And that was
yeah.
number two also. So yeah, he's been in my top two for 3 years.
Shit. I mean,
And also, he produced a Homeboy Salmon album in 2020 that had number 10.
mhm.
So he's been in the list for 4 years now.
Yeah, well, shit. For the last 2 years, rap has been in my top two, my top three
Hey,
at least. Because
fucking beast.
she was up there for my number one. What was that? 2019. Yeah, I think that was
Yeah,
the 2019 because
yeah,
I
yeah.
had gang. No, or was it Gangstar number one?
King Charles number one.
Yeah, Gangstar was my number one, and then she was number two.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, listen, yeah. So I mean, we like who we like, man. You know, and that's not to take away nothing from anybody else because there was a lot of projects that came out that year, for each year. You know,
Yeah.
so shout out to all those
Well, we'll talk
MCs.
about that in the post episode.
Yeah,
They didn't make the cut, so that'd be fun.
exactly. You know, and we'll have a member of the CPE gang come on. You know,
Yeah, and then we'll
say
get their top 10 while we're
yeah,
talking about how what we
exactly.
think. So that'd be fun.
hmm So that'll be dope. But you guys already know how it goes over here, man. Once again, we like to thank everybody for tuning in with us, listening, sharing, subscribing to our YouTube channel, man, spreading the word out there. CPE Podcast, the CPE gang. You heard, stop playing, man. I'm about to stop calling us a gang though, because I don't want us to get in trouble. We the CPE tribe.
Squad.
We the squad, CPE squad. We are not a gang out there. All right, y'all leave us alone. All right. We don't got no sets on no streets, nigga. We don't got no handshakes.
We
We don't
don't
got,
we don't be in the streets. You're not gonna find us, bro.
you know what I'm saying? Those shirts that Dan has in the back and the one that we all have, the ones that we still have away for sale. They're not like representing any cult. All right.
Uh,
We just
Like it says in the back, smoking gas, talking
talk
trash.
trash. That's it, man. That's all we do. But yo, yeah, man. With that being said, though, also want to get some shout out to all the pod family out there, man. Shout out to Los and Ari with Get Your Bars Off podcast. Also, Los has with Adrian push narratives. Um, Adrian has a Suplex Diner Club, man. Go check out that. He has Dogs versus Oya, where he talks about college football. He also has damn, there's something else. The Life and Times. He has that one also. And now he just introduced his new show with him and Ari is gonna be at a Four Corner Cinema. So check that out. I guess they're gonna be doing no, I know they're gonna be doing wrestling review movies. Like
Oh, nice.
so wrestling movies, they're gonna be doing reviews. So check those out.
We're in time for the claw.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. You know, that'd be
Yeah,
good.
I
You
can't
know,
wait to see that
I
shit.
think it's gonna be movies and TV series and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they're gonna get to the Rock series too. They got to. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. And also shout out to Bradley. Shout out to Brad. He's got his thing going over there with his homies. Heroes After Dark on YouTube. Go subscribe over there. They talk about comic books and everything in that nature, man. So yeah, man, we got a little pod family out here, man. We are also shout out to Vic. Shout out to Vic and Juice. They got Juice and Steel, Bishop and Steel. Sorry, his name is Juice, but it's Bishop and Steel show. That go check that out on Van Glorious Media, which is on YouTube and everywhere else. You know, you will find a podcast. I think that's everybody, right? Oh, shout out to
Shout out
it
to
doesn't.
Jordan.
Yeah, shout out to Jordan. Shout out to the brother Jordan. Always. Shout out to It Doesn't Matter
Oh, shout out to
podcast.
Julius Randle for dropping 50.
Facts. Fact. No,
One way
it
to make us
wasn't
forget
Julius
that
Randle. It
comment.
was Jalen Brunson.
Oh, yeah, it was Brunson. You're
It
right.
was Brunson. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to Brunson. 50 points, 9 threes, 9 for 9 on threes. He didn't miss a three. You know what I'm saying? My boy was out there cooking on them. You know what I mean? He had 9
Bro,
assists, I
what's up
think.
with the State Warriors, bro? They keep fucking dropping the lead.
Yo,
I don't
Warriors,
know what's
man,
going
they
on. I mean, see what
fumbling
they won
bad.
yesterday, but they've been dropping the lead a lot, bro.
They've been fumbling, man. They've been
Yeah.
fumbling.
Are they 11th? 9th?
I think they like the 11th right now,
That's
11th seed.
crazy, bro.
But we still got plenty of season to go, bro.
Yeah,
We got like 50 games
barely
left.
have them, yeah.
You know, so we good. We got some games going. All right, man. And everybody else out there, you know what I'm saying? If I forgot you guys, you already know it's all love over here, man. CPE Podcast. It's your boy Chief Chris. That's Danny Doom, man. And this has been What a Year 2017 edition, man. We are out of here. Peace.